What is up, everybody? This is Loud No Hippie Barbecue. What I got going on tomorrow is a cook from my local fire department. They stopped by the house on a false alarm and smelled me cooking and asked, well, they didn't ask, they said, man, it smells good. I said, you know what, next time I'm on that smoker, I'll hook you up with some vittles. Anyway, what I got going on for them is we got an 8-pound pork butt and 3 racks of ribs. The pork butt is going to be what this video is about. We're going to be doing that on the Weber Kettle Grill using the Slow N Sear by Adrenaline BBQ Company. What's up? I'm going to leave a link to the Adrenaline BBQ Company's YouTube channel in the iCard above and description below, as well as their website in case you want to go over there and take a look at some of their products. Anyway, for this pork butt, we're going to be kind of experimenting a little bit. I've never used sriracha on a pork butt before. I have used it on ribs, so we're going to go ahead. We're going to get a little nice coating of sriracha on this pork butt. The rub I'm going to use is just something I kind of threw together. It's kind of along the lines of a Memphis barbecue rub, but really not that close. That's about the closest thing I could say it resembles. Good amount of cayenne pepper, good amount of paprika, brown sugar, garlic, got a little ginger up in there. Anyway, that's what we're going to be doing. Now, for those of you guys who don't know, the Slow N Sear is something that allows you to cook at low temperatures for long periods of time using your Weber Kettle Grill. I used to use bricks to separate my coals and everything. This is a lot more efficient than the brick method I was using. Here's what our pork butt looks like before it goes on the grill. All that dry seasoning is going to have a chance to kind of seep into that meat. So I'm hoping we get a nice little bark out of this. Let's go outside, check out this Slow N Sear for those of you guys that haven't seen it yet. So guys, it is starting to rain, so I had to speed this up a little bit. What I have is I have my dripping griddle over here. This is going to catch the drippings. Also, if you wanted, you could use that as a flat top to like grill hamburgers and stuff. Over here I have some charcoal, and actually I have some used charcoal with some new charcoal on top. Now the instructions say to light about 12 charcoals. We're going to go ahead. I think I have about 25 in here. First of all, because we're at a high elevation, and second of all, because it's going to be raining, and we're going to be at about 45 degrees. Anyway, I'm going to get this grill cleaned off, and then we'll get this meat on. I've been worried about this rain so much, I forgot to add my water to this water reservoir. And this is hot water that I'm putting in here. We got the pork butt on the grill. One of the good things about this Slow N Sear, if you have the flip, the grates that will flip up like this, if you do need to add charcoal, you can just go ahead and add that like that. We're going to be cooking this at about 225 to 250 degrees. Since it is going to be raining tonight, what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave my top vent maybe about, you know what, let's go ahead and adjust that now. I'm probably going to have that almost all the way closed. And I'm going to have it off to the side of the meat where if it does rain, it's not going to come in and hit it. My bottom vent, I'm going to play with it a little bit until I get into that 225, 250 range, but I think we're going to close that down about halfway to start, and then I'll adjust that as needed. We're going to be cooking this. It's probably 8 pounds. We're probably going to be talking about, I don't know, 12 hours. However long it takes, I'm going to cook it till we get to about 200 to 205 degrees, probably somewhere in between 200 and 205. Anyway, we may check on this one more time before it's done. We may not. It kind of depends on the weather and how dark it is. Alright guys, so here we are, 6 o'clock in the morning. This Slow N Sear's put in work over the last 11 hours. I did add a little bit of coals before I went to bed last night at about 12 o'clock, but we've been holding at 225 degrees constantly through rain and cold temperatures. So one thing I want to mention about this Slow N Sear is this little back ledge right there actually insulates the smoker from cold weather, so it is definitely going to make you have a more efficient cook in colder weather. Anyway, I checked the temperature. I'm about 160 on it, so I'm going to go ahead and add some more coals to it. and pump this up to about 275, 300 degrees to finish this off. It's time for me to pull this thing off of the smoker. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up in foil, get it down to the fire department. I'm not going to pull it until I get down there. Hopefully I'll be able to get a taste test in with one of the firemen. If not, I'll come back and let you know how it worked out. Unfortunately, when I took this pulled pork and the ribs down to the fire department, I think they were on a call. There was only 2 firemen there, so I wasn't able to get a taste test in on this. I did get a call back a couple days later. They told me that they thought it was all that, and bring them anything anytime I make it. Anyway, I think I'll hook them up with something a little bit down the road. Anyway, thanks for stopping by No Hippie Barbecue. I appreciate it. Comment, subscribe, and I'm out.